Alright, time for a Maggie run. I'm not even going to talk about it, but I have died 7 times in a row with Maggie, and the farthest I ever got was Necropolis 1. So, as you can imagine, I'm not completely thrilled with using this character. She's very difficult to use. Well, actually, for me personally, every character except Kane is very difficult to use, because I'm so bad. It's just, I don't even know what to say anymore. 2 tinted rocks. If I get like 2 bomb drops, that would make me happy. Because there are 2 tinted rocks, and getting the small rock would be great. Anyway, check out the sacrifice room, might as well. And the secret room. Troll bomb and a soul heart. I don't know why I didn't pick that up. Go back in there. Oh, the troll bomb's still chasing me. Wow, I didn't know it would do that. Okay, well, I can't access the secret room, obviously, because I don't have any bombs at the moment, and if I do, I would rather use them on tinted rocks anyway, so let's take him out, and him. Die, please. He just turns into a gusher, and yeah, if I could get like 1+1 free bombs from this chest, no such luck. Alright, well, I might as well check out my item room. It could be bombs. There's a chance that that could happen. I could get like Bob's Curse or something, and I get, what's this called? Never had it before. Blood of the Martyr, damage up. Oh my goodness. This game is being nice to me for once. I've been asking for a damage up like every single one of those previous 7 runs where I died with Maggie on like the cellar too. Well, it wasn't that bad. It was mostly, I mostly died on the catacombs, and once on Necropolis. But I finally got a damage up. You guys have no idea, this previous 7 recordings, for one, I've been talking for like 2 hours now, because I failed so many times I've just deleted them all. I'm not going to upload runs where I die in like 10 minutes, it's just not worth it. So it's getting frustrating, because it takes so long just to be able to get a video, because I die so much. But you guys have no idea like how much I was just begging for a damage up, and I never got one. I had 7 runs, didn't get a single damage up any of them, so that was a bit crazy, but this must be damage up too, because I have red tears now. So that's something I can be happy about. And if I get like the pentagram, let's drop here, magic 8 ball, tears up. That makes me fire faster. I won't argue with that. Anyway, down to the next floor. So in a way that does kind of increase my damage by a little bit, not a whole lot, but pain room there, not going to be using that. And I did get the basement too instead of the cellar. That's really weird. I normally only get the cellar. I almost never get the basement, but anyway, I will not argue. I'm perfectly happy with that. I was gonna say, please give me a key drop, and it made like the sound that it always makes when a key drop. Oh my goodness, another tinted rock. That just makes me think back to last floor. There's 2 tinted rocks, and I couldn't build them either of them up because I didn't have any bombs. So I'll just have to remember. And I get Polyphemus. Yes. Wow. Okay, so looking like we're getting some pretty good items here so far. I do need a bomb for the tinted rock. That would be nice. So I'm going to explore the rest of the floor since it is the basement. Easiest set of floors in the game. Might as well explore them. But anyway, yeah. Hopefully I get a bomb drop from one of these rooms. And I am shooting Polyphemus right now, so I am doing a lot of damage. It makes you shoot slower, but at the same time you do a lot more damage when your tears hit. So I love this upgrade, one of my favorite ones. Another heart drop, so I mean I might as well check out the sacrifice room. Troll bomb, I'm not even surprised. That seems like 90% of the time when I go in sacrifice rooms, they're just crap, so I don't even know why I do it, why I bother, like what's the point? It's almost always just a bad item, or what's the best way? Can I curve my tier in there? I don't know how well tier curving works with Polyphemus. But I got a key, which I'm not going to argue about, and I did also one-hit that guy. So, with this key, I could unlock that golden chest. I don't know if I want to do that, though. Just in case I don't get a key drop on next floor, I'm going to play it safe and not unlock that golden chest. However, if I got like the belt or something, I might as well. Okay, I got a key and a scent, so I traded a key for a key and a scent. I think that was a pretty good trade. Unfortunately, like, would like a speed upgrade. Not arguing with the damage right now. Damage is doing really well. Health upgrades would be nice. So, damage right now I'm very happy with. I can't believe I've been 2 floors, not a single bomb drop. So I'm having to leave 3 tinted rocks behind. Unless I got, I don't know, the crate. Can Monstro even give the crate? I'm not sure. I think you can. I think all bosses other than the horseman can drop the crate, so if I get the crate, I will be able to go check out that tinted rock. The thing is, if I had bombs, if I actually were getting bombs, I think there would be a pretty good chance of me getting like the small rock from at least one of those 3 tinted rocks. And if I did, that would have helped so much when it comes to damage, so I would have loved that. But anyway, Monster has a ton of health, and we're just doing work on him right now, so my damage is pretty good as it is, and we get a health upgrade, which, you know, I never argue with health upgrades. Always happy about those. Much better than something dumb, like, I don't know, what's something dumb that you can get? Belt. Here's a dumb item. Mom's underwear. Mom's chapstick. Or lipstick. All dumb items that I get very often. So I'm not arguing. Speed. I am arguing with my speed because I'm just too slow right now, because I can't remember if I got a speed down item or if it's just because Maggie is a slow character, but I'm one-hitting hosts right now, so. And we get Harlequin Baby, I believe. So he fires along with us. It's an okay item. It's not a great item, but might as well just go ahead and fight the boss now. And it is... what's his face? Is this Pestilence or Famine? I think this is Pestilence. So he's an okay boss. I don't mind fighting him. And I did use the Magician card, so I do have Homing Tears for this floor, so, or for this room, I should say, not this floor. It'd be cool if I could have Homing Tears permanently, but you need the Spoon Bender upgrade to do that. And I'm surrounded by Pestilence goop, because all of his shots create goop, so you don't want to step on those because they damage you. And I get my first cube of meat, which is okay, and I can't pick up that heart without going down to the next floor. I want to explore the rest of this floor first, make sure I don't come across, I don't know, a beggar or something. I don't really have enough coins to go in the shop, so there's not much point in that. The coin drops this floor have been, or this run have been pretty scanty. Maybe I could find another tinted rock that I won't be able to open. That would always be nice. Oh, I guess I still haven't explained to you guys what's different about Maggie. She starts with 4 hearts, so the most hearts out of any of the characters, but she also starts out with a lot less. She starts out with less speed, less damage, and what else? She also starts out with the Yum Heart, which is finally get a bomb, but it's probably too late. She starts out with the Yum Heart, which is something that just heals you a full red heart, and it recharges once every 6 rooms, so it's not a great item. It's pretty much just a free red heart once every 6 rooms. It's okay, it's not great. I'm not arguing with it though. I'll take the free healing. It really would be a lot better if it was like a 3-room recharge instead of a 6-room recharge though. But oh well, we get a key there, which I'm not arguing with, and a mob trap room that I can't go into because I don't have full health and I have no way of recharging my health without going down to the next floor. So let's go ahead and do that now. Might as well. Damage is just absolutely amazing. It is very rare when I get this many damage upgrades in one run, so I really hope I don't waste it, but we'll see how it goes. And going down to hopefully Caves 2, but possibly, well, most likely Catacombs. Oh, it actually is Caves 2. And I get Bobby Bombs, so homing bombs. That's okay. It's even better if I get like Mr. Mega or Bob's Curse or something like that. That'll upgrade my bomb damage even more. So one-hitting hosts for days. Not unhappy with that. Tons and tons of damage going down right now. And let's not take damage from these. Normally I do just because I'm bad, but luckily I escaped from that room without taking damage. That's a rarity. Shop there, don't have a key, don't have enough money to go in it anyway, and buy the item. So, wow, so we get Mr. Moz here. They have a lot of health. I never realized they could take 2 hits with this much damage, or 3 hits technically. That's pretty crazy how much health they have. They're absolutely tank. They're absolute tanks, and we get, I don't know what these are called, like Maw heads, but there's 2 different types of Maw heads. There's the ones that shoot at you, and then there's the ones that explode when you shoot them. So these are champions that drop me a key. The floor dropped me a key, so I'll take that, and I won't pick up that full red heart, because I'm only missing half a heart of damage right now, so there's no reason to. Might as well explore the rest of this since it is caves, and caves are typically easier. Hill here is probably going to be health down or speed down. Tears up, wow. Okay, I'll take that. I don't mind a tears up hill. I'll check for the secret room in these 2 locations since I have 6 bombs anyway. It's not there. Possibly it will be here. Hopefully it will be. Nope. I have no idea where the secret room is there. I guess it could Can the secret room be next to the boss? I'm actually not sure if the secret room can be next to the boss or not. That would be interesting to figure out. Because then you'd be able to, like, bomb your way into the boss room, and I don't know if you're supposed to be able to do that or not. Interesting. Also, these double flies have a lot of HP. I never realized that. Alright, take him out. Oh, take you out as well. Okay, so I see another possible location for the secret room. I'm going to check that as soon as I clear out this room of the... I don't know what they're called, but these guys, the red meat guys. Clotties, or clots, something like that. There's like the black ones that look like gish, they're called clots or clotties, and then those ones are called clots or clotties. I don't know which is which. Anyway, here's our secret room. 9 cents in it, so you know what that means. That means I am going to check out the shop. I might as well also use my yum heart here. Whoop, super sloth? No, not super sloth, regular sloth. I've never found I don't think I've ever found a super boss or a super mini boss yet, but I think you can only get them like after you've beaten the mom's heart 6 times or something like that. So we get a moon card, which means a free trip to the secret room next floor, which I'm pretty happy about. I might as well just clear out this last room here. What's the worst that could happen? Well, actually the worst that could happen is I could die, but I don't think that's very likely. Oh, it's a blood bank. Okay. I don't mind that. I'll give it a couple plays. And we get to blood bag the very first play. Okay, well I think this game wants me to win. Anyway, let's go check out the shop and hopefully there's something cool in there, and if not, I'm going to be sad. But wow, that is the first time I've ever had to blood bag the very first play of the blood bank. That's so lucky. I was like, I'll do 4 plays. Maybe I'll get something. I probably won't. With the Steam sale... Considering... What is this? Is this pill? I think that pill is Tears Up. Yes, it is. So that was worth it. And Steam sale... I think I'd rather save my coins in case I run across a Vega or something. So that's what I'm going to do. And let's go fight the boss now. Steam sale makes everything in the shop 50% for the rest of the game. But there's only 2 more shops in the game after that one, and I think odds are at least one of them is going to be greed, so it's only really 1 more shop that I'm getting the benefit of. And we get Gertie and a champion nub there. It dropped 2 bombs, so I'm not arguing with that, of course. I think that other nub is a champion too. I guess I could kill it and find out, but oh, I just barely dodged that. And we get some pills there. Doing tons of damage, so this fight really won't last very long. Hopefully that's a good pill. If it's like health down, I'm gonna cry. We'll see. Drop the spirit heart from us, and mom's coin purse. Bit apprehensive about that one. Balls of steel, good pill. Let's see what mom's coin purse gives us. 2 balls of steel. And what are these? Bad trip, okay. Not the worst thing in the world since I get 2 more balls of steel cards. Pills. So that was a pretty good one. 5 spirit hearts from killing that one boss, and we go down to the next floor with full health. Like full health. 12 hearts, even though 6 of them are spirit hearts. I'm just gonna use the moon card to go straight to the secret room. Might as well, I suppose. And we get a tinted rock there, so hopefully I get the small rock from that. That would be cool, but... and I actually am on the depths instead of Necropolis. That is insane. Like, that never happens. You guys have no idea. Oh my goodness, the small rock. My damage is just insane right now. I can probably, like, one-hit everything. Although, Maggie does have a pretty low damage modifier, and I can't one-hit guts, so there you go. I can't one-hit everything, but I can pretty much two-hit everything, I suppose. I can't one-hit leapers either. Although I'll try my best to, you know, take them out as quickly as possible. 2 hits, it looks like, to kill a leaper. Oh, come on, man. Just die, please. 3 hits to kill a leaper, okay. And we get a troll bomb there. But I'm so happy that it's the depths and not the Necropolis, because I think this gives me a much better chance of at least fighting Mom. I have no idea if I'll get to fight Mom's heart. Probably not, but, you know, we'll try. Of course, I never not tried. Oh, I actually had a health off the screen. I didn't even know that. So, Mr. Maws, annoying enemies, but definitely not the worst enemies in the world. And I still do have health off the screen because I took a damage there, and I can still see all my health. So that's pretty cool. I wouldn't mind some more soul hearts. I don't want to get too greedy here, but I need that health. There's no way I can win without it, so I absolutely need it. It's vital for my winning ability. It'd be cool if I got like the relic or something. Umbilical cord. Don't know what it does. Okay, open shot, find greed. How did I know? Because it's always greed. Later on in the game, when you have a lot of money, it's almost always greed. So, take 2 hits here, and we can now see our health again, which is not something that I wanted, but that's okay. I should be able to take out greed, and he drops the Steam Sale. So I got the Steam Sale for free when I could have got it. I could have paid 15 cents for it last floor, but now I get it for free. Greed drops the Steam Sale a lot, which is annoying, because like he always drops it like near the end of the floor. So I do have those homing bombs, so might as well use them. And take out... Oh, that could have taken out all 3. I'll take out that faceless knight with the bomb. Maybe not. Oh my goodness. Take out that knight, and now it's just the faceless knight, who is faster and charges at you quicker, so he's a lot harder to kill. He's got like Isaac's face on the back of him for some reason. And yeah, these guys are just really hard to kill. I can just leave. Why am I even bothering with that guy? It took me so long to realize that. You know, it's a dead end. There's no reason to kill him because it's just annoying. I'll probably lose more health, so there's really no reason to kill that guy. Anyway, room full of hives. These are the rooms that I like because they're very, very easy. Wish I had more of them. Anyway, I should hopefully be able to fight Mom's Heart soon, or regular Mom soon. Hopefully I'll get to Mom's Heart, but I don't want to get too ahead of myself here. And item room would be nice. Well, I mean, I'll eventually find it, I guess, but the sooner the better. Took damage there when I could have easily avoided it. That was dumb. And one more leaper, and I could, I guess, check out the mob trap room. I won't go in it unless it's a health upgrade. I won't open it. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to open that, because the later on in the game that you are, the more difficult mob trap rooms are, so I don't think it's a good idea doing that. Anyway, whole bunch of leapers again. Not the most difficult enemies in the world, but they sure are annoying, so just deal with them, I guess. And there's the boss, which is Mom, but I'm not going to go in there, because when you go in there, you can't leave, so you have to go down to the next floor. So I definitely want to be getting my item room first before I do that. And hopefully it's something that increases my health or speed, or I don't know. Something like the relic would be nice, is basically what I'm trying to say. And I know if you beat Mom's Heart with Maggie, you unlock something. What that something is, I have no idea, but you do unlock like an item, I do believe. So I think it's also a good item. So that's why I would really like to win this run. Because, like, for one, it makes progress towards unlocking everything, which is the ultimate goal in this game. And for two, it's just... Okay, so there's the item room. Oh my goodness, I'm taking so much damage here. This is dumb. I mean, they're just leapers. You just don't stand parallel to them after they leap in the air. It's not hard. But I can't seem to handle that for some reason. We get a bomb and a key. Go in here and we get the money bag, which is not that useful, but I'll take it. It just gives you money. Man, if I had like a D6 or something unlocked, I would re-roll that in a heartbeat, but I can't, unfortunately. So, you know, if I got the spade as an offer in a devil room, because I think that only costs 1 heart, I would take that. I probably won't be getting a devil room. Well, I can't get a devil room because it's Mom's Heart, so you can't get one unless you have a method to teleport out. But I'm just saying, if I got the spade like in a secret room or something, I would take that in a heartbeat. So, yeah, because, I mean, I'm going to get Necropolis next, because I always get Necropolis, so... actually, if I got... Oh, it's Monster 2. That's right, this is only the Depths 1. I'm being dumb. I thought this was Mom. Okay, if I get a devil room and it's a spade, man, I won't even be mad. I will skip Mom in a heartbeat. And I'll just be like, nope, not doing that. And, I know you can get Monstro 2, like... Just stop spawning flies, bro. I really don't appreciate it. And you can get, like, Monstro trapped in, like, his animation lock thing. Spawning more flies. I'm trying, but it's like all these flies. I'm trying to avoid taking damage from them. So you can just do this and stand on the other side of Monstro. And this is the easiest way to kill Monstro 2. But he trapped himself on the rocks there, so I wasn't able to do that. And I got hit again, and he's almost dead, so it's not that big of a deal. And we get a health upgrade, which I will take, stem cells, so we're up to 7 hearts. That's pretty cool. No devil room. I really would have wanted a devil room there. And we get the depths. There's no way. Like, you guys have no idea. All I ever get is Necropolis. And I got the depths twice in a row. I need to really take advantage of this. There's no way I'm dying here. Got some money there due to sack of pennies, and this is a really annoying room because it's nights, and nights are just annoying. And it's also angel babies, and they are also indeed annoying. So one night isn't that much of a deal. I can just do that and take him out. I wish I had more bombs. These homing bombs are nice for nights, but... And so we get a room full of, what are they called? Vis, I believe, is the name of them. I tried to dodge there, but there's just too many of them. I couldn't do it. So these guys are absolutely loaded with health, which is the only really bad thing about them. Other than that, they're pretty easy, as long as you just know how to dodge, which I don't, clearly. So I'm going to blow this up. I have 3 keys, so I might as well. And we get the belt, which is a speed up. And I was actually hoping for that, so that's going to make it a lot easier to dodge enemies. A room full of knights, which can be problematic sometimes. Whoop, it would be a lot easier if I had the ability to fly, or, I don't know, like brimstone or something. Anything. There's so many items that make knights easy to fight, but unfortunately I don't have any of them, so... just barely avoided damage there, thanks to that belt. If I didn't get that belt upgrade, I definitely would have taken damage there. So, yeah, obviously you can only hurt these guys if you hit them in the back of the head, which I'm trying to do, but take out 2 knights? Yes, that was epic. I'm glad that... Oh my goodness, he turned on me. So, believe it or not, I am actually trying here. It's harder than it looks, I swear. That's my excuse, at least. These guys have a lot more health than I remember. And I get hit again, stupidly. I still have the Yum Heart, amazingly. Usually, like, I trade that out very, very quickly into a floor, because it's not great, but... I could try to damage this guy with my cube. Man, I don't even know how many times I've hit him. I've hit him like 5 times, and he's still not dead. There we go. Finally. Item room. 10 bombs. Well... Okay, I'll take it. And with that, I will definitely be looking for the secret room and hopefully get something cool. That's not the secret room? I'm shocked. Alright, blood bank here. Man, it would be cool to get another blood bag, but I don't want to count on that. I'm definitely going to be taking that bomb, though. So I do have homing bombs, and we found moms, so... Tinted rock there. I can't get the small rock anymore, but I can get a soul heart, or if I'm lucky, 2 soul hearts. Do I want to explore the rest of the floor? I don't know. I do want to play the blood bank one time, because there is a heart back there that I want to pick up. I definitely want to be saving the Yum Heart for the mom fight, just in case I goof up and do horribly. So let's just go ahead and do the mom fight. I mean, I do have another key. And I have 30 cents, so I guess it's technically worth exploring the rest of the floor. Just in case I can find the shop and get something epic in there, like, I don't know. I don't even have the blue candle unlocked, so I guess I can't get that, but... What else in the shop is epic that I can pick up? I really don't know. You know, it would probably be greed, even though I've already had greed, so hopefully it's not greed. I'd really appreciate it to not be greed. So we took 2 damage, so I'm going to be using my Yum Heart here. But that's okay. I should be fine. It's not the end of the world. I'll check out what that mob trapper. No, never mind. That's a boss trapper. Eternal Heart. I don't want to pick that up. Actually, yes, I forgot. It's mom, so I have to pick it up. Crap. Well, hopefully I'll get a soul heart drop in the. So I probably will not be keeping that Eternal Heart because I imagine I'll be taking too much damage to keep it. But hopefully I'll get like a soul heart within the shop, and then I'll have that tinted rock as well, so I'll have 2 soul hearts there to rely on to not use up my Eternal Heart right away. But we'll see. There's a sacrifice room there. It's tempting. I don't know. You know, screw it. I'm gonna do the sacrifice room and find 2 troll bombs as usual. I still haven't found the secret room yet, so I definitely should be looking for that. I have a few ideas of where it could be. Right next to me is one of them. Let's see, do I have long enough range? Nope. I do not. So I'm gonna have to do this, which is an annoying way to fight these guys, but it's what must be done. This is just an annoying room, not because it's hard, it just takes a while. Because you have to like run back and forth. Or you can just make them shoot and then do that. So I'll use my Yum Heart here. Oh, I almost stepped on those spikes. I came so close. But I avoided them. So let's check if this here is the secret room. And it's not. That's surprising. I do have half a heart there. The Eternal Heart here, which I don't want to pick up quite yet. So that's one more play in the blood bank I could do, theoretically. Man, if I had the Nun's Habit, if I picked up the Nun's Habit in the shop, that would be unlimited plays in the blood bank, because everyone would charge up my my Yum Heart by 1/2. So, yeah, if I go into the shop and it's the Nun's Habit, there we go. There's unlimited plays in the blood bank. So that's like unlimited money until it blows up, and then, well, I'll probably get an IV bag, but still, it could be a blood bag. It could be another blood bag, I should say. I've already had one blood bag. There's also always the possibility of it being a blood bag. So I'm really hoping that I get that Nun's Habit during the shop. And there's also an arcade, so we actually have 2 blood banks. If I get that Nun's Habit, I could pay out 2 blood banks, so that's at least 1 blood bag guaranteed. Possibly 2. Come on, here's hoping for a Nun's Habit. Oh my goodness, it's a treasure map and a key. So that's disappointing. But I'll buy them both, just because it'll tell me where the secret rooms are. Or the secret room, I should say. So now I know where the secret room is, but first I'm going to go in the arcade and play. Gamble all of my money away. He's offering hearts, please give me them hearts. Nope, flies. Skatel would be nice, I suppose. I'd take it. 2 coins. I might as well use the slot machine as well then, just to use up my money a bit faster. Alright, I just need hearts, man. That's it. I don't care about anything else. There's a full red heart. Thank you, sir. I will take that. And I'm just going to be using up all my money here because, well, for one, I'm definitely going to be uploading this. Bad trip. That is a full health pill, though, if I get down to half a heart. Or 1 heart, I think. One of those 2. Yeah, I think if you're down to 1 heart, Bad Trip is a full health pill. So, if I end up taking a lot of damage, and I'm on Mom's Womb or something. Did I just get a dime? Yeah, I just got a dime. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, but if I end up taking a lot of damage and I'm on Mom's Womb or something, the Bad Trip pill would not be a bad idea to use. I just gotta be really careful not to, like, press the Q key or anything, because it is right next to the W key, which is the key that I use to move around. So, as long as I'm careful, there's a full health pill. He's offering hearts again. I hope I get them. Nope. Why would he ever be that kind? I haven't even gotten to play the blood bank once yet. Come on, man. And we get a golden key. So, I don't think that's very useful. I don't think there was any golden chests around, and I've already opened up this shop in the item room, so the golden key is essentially useless. I don't think there's any golden chests. If I see any golden chests, there's like no golden chest icons in the minimap, so I don't think there are any. Anyway, let's play the blood bank a couple times. He's offering hearts again. I would love them hearts. Nope, but we did get 1 heart from the slot machine. So just continuing to blow all my money, a couple more hearts. I'll use them up. Come on, you know you want to pay out with a blood bag. But maybe not. No, I don't know why I played it again. Oh, I get the IV bag. Perfect. You know what? I'm going to keep playing, though, because there is another blood bank on this floor, so I really might as well, I suppose. And if I get a few more heart drops, I will go ahead and play that blood bank a few more times. The other one, that is. I already have 2 plays on it. I'll have to backtrack a bit just to get my hearts. That 1 full red heart that I have left, but I think it's worth it. And now that I've picked up the IV bag, I can't get it again, so it will for certain be a blood bag if the other one pays out. Tears up, I will take that. That's a very good pill to get. I think all in all, oh my goodness, Troll Bomb. And it blew him up. Dang it. Health up. Telepills. Huh, teleported me to the Eternal Heart. Might as well pick it up, I suppose. Because I'm going to have to, because I can't teleport out of the mom fight anyway, so I have to pick it up. I don't know if the blood bank takes away your Eternal Heart. I don't think it does. But but I'm not certain on that. Just anyway, gonna spend the rest of my money on the slot machine. And I also want this bad trip hill. Just in case things go south in a hurry, I will need it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the blood bank doesn't take away your eternal heart. If it does, that's gonna suck, but it's not the end of the world. I could still get by without it. I do have the treasure map now, so I can have like a general idea of where the boss is once I get down to the rooms and such. Come on, man, I just need a heart. Or, I don't know. There's a full red heart. Okay, so that's 4 plays on the last blood bank. I'm gonna blow you up. Hopefully you drop another heart. Dropped a soul heart. I'll take it. Alright, so, and we get 2 more bombs there, so I'm up to 14 bombs now, and I have 2 full red hearts lying around, so that means I'm gonna go back to this last blood bank and play it 4 times. If it doesn't pay out, it doesn't pay out. But, that's what I'm gonna do. Probably won't pay out. And I really hope it doesn't affect my eternal heart, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't. So, I'll probably lose the eternal heart during... Oh, okay, it did take my eternal heart. That sucks, but this is not the biggest deal in the world, because I most likely would have lost the eternal heart during the mom fight anyway, so not too concerned. Yeah, it's probably not a good idea to keep playing that, because it could pay out, or I guess I do have this bad trip hill. So technically, if I wanted to be a risk taker, I could play this all the way down, and then use the bad trip for full health. You know what? I'm not going to win this game without taking risks, so I think that's pretty much a guaranteed blood bag. So I think it is worth it, and also it'll get me some money for playing the arcade if I get the arcade on the wombs or something. So I'll play down to half heart, then I'll use up my soul hearts if I have to on this blood bank, and then I'll use the bad trip for full health. And I should be able to beat Mom's heart once I have, well, I have 7 hearts at the moment. I'll have 8 once with this blood bag. So I'm kind of addicted to gambling on blood banks. Like, if I didn't get the IV bag payout, I wouldn't do this. But I think this is generally the best thing for me to do for the long run in this game, because I can re-heal red hearts. I can't re-heal soul hearts. So come on, pay out. You know you want to. Giving me a ton of money, so that's going to be useful in the womb if I run across an arcade, which I almost always do in the womb anyway. So, and we get a blood bag. So there we go. I think that was worth it. And what I would have done if that didn't pay out and I went down to half a heart, I would have just used up my red hearts, or used up my soul hearts, because when you're at half a red heart, it uses soul hearts in the blood bank. And then once I used up my soul hearts, I'd use the bad trip, I'd be full health. I almost forgot that there's a tinted rock here. Please be something good. Well, it heals me up to full, so I'm not going to argue with that. So we go into the mom's fight with 10 hearts, all in all. So I think I'm in a pretty good situation. And I'm going to be using some of these homing bombs, because I might as well, really. And yeah, I don't think I should have too much trouble with this. I really hope... Oh, just barely avoided getting stomped there. It was close. I just really hope that I end up defeating Mom's heart. It really just depends on the room, like what kind of rooms I get and how difficult they are, on whether I can defeat it or not. Because I know I can defeat the womb. I can defeat Mom's heart pretty easily. What I'm more worried about is barely made it out of the way of that stomp, but I did. What I'm more worried about is being able to defeat the regular rooms in the womb. They're a lot more scary than the actual Mom's heart fight, because you can run across some pretty difficult enemies. So the secret room is right next to me, and I believe Mom's heart, no, not Mom's heart, because this is the womb one, but the boss fight can only be to the east. I've been studying this, and I believe that's the only place it can be, is to the east. So, oh my goodness, I forgot. I keep forgetting these guys can shoot through rocks. I really probably shouldn't be forgetting that, but so I lost my soul heart. It's not the end of the world. Let's go in here. Hopefully we get like a fortune teller or something that I can play and stock up on some soul hearts, but we get a 1-up. So that's actually awesome, because I figured out the 1-up. I thought originally that the 1-up did the same thing as the dead cat, so you'd respawn with 1 heart, but no, if you die with the 1-up, you actually respawn with your full amount of hearts. Whoa! So yeah, if I die with the 1-up, I will respawn with a full 8 hearts. So, not want to get too ahead of myself here, but I think this run is actually going to be successful, and I'm actually going to beat Mom's Heart with Maggie, which makes me very happy, because this character sucks, and is really hard to play with sometimes. Okay, well, with like any character, you just need to get some lucky item drops for her to be good. I mean, that's kind of a dumb thing, lame thing to say, I imagine, but I'm not going to do the mob trap room, because just know, and I believe that what the rule for the bosses is, it has to be like two straight rooms in a path together for it to be a boss room or something like that. That probably doesn't make any sense to you at all. But basically, what I'm trying to say is I believe, if I'm correct, which I'm often not, but if I am correct, then the only place where the boss fight can be is down this path. Anyway, I should probably be using some of my homing bombs here, because why not? Oh, I got stuck on the rock there, almost died. I hope that damaged them. Took out one of them. That makes me happy. And just this champion left, who hopefully will drop a red heart for me. I'd like that. He's being kind of a troll. That's okay. Yeah, it drops the red heart for me, and it's all forgiven. And also a nickel. So 44 cents now. So unless I come across... Oh, I was wrong. Okay, that often happens. I'm not ashamed of admitting it, but I thought that the only place that the boss fight could be is here. But actually, come to think of it, it could be in the north too. So let's go check out the north straight up. If it's like the absolute last place I head, I'm going to be pretty disappointed, but we'll see. The longer I stay in the womb, the more odds I have of dying, because I'm not very good at this game, so it's just best to be cautious. Let's try to not die during this room, or try to not take any damage, I suppose. What kind of sucks is to unlock Golden God, which is basically saying that you've done everything in the game, you actually have to not take any damage at all in the womb, and that counts the boss fights as well. How is this not the boss? Oh my goodness. I have no idea how Binding of Isaac works, apparently. I have no idea how the game mechanics work. But this is a blue one, so it should drop a soul heart, which it did. And I know the boss fight will not be in here. I don't believe. So the boss fight must be at the far west, which is okay. And we can one-hit those Freds, which is pretty cool. Just stocking up on these cents. So actually, I'm really hoping for an arcade. That would be nice. I could get another blood bag, probably. I could probably get a payout with this much money for another blood bag, and then I'll be at like 9 health. Again, I've already had the IV bag, and I've already had 2 blood stations pay out. So that's the advantage with those blood stations. Like, I use blood stations so much, and I always take a long time in all my videos to gamble with them and play the arcade and make sure I have a ton of hearts and get those blood bag payouts. And you wonder why, but this is why. You know, it's important to get these blood bag payouts. Might as well use these homing bombs because I have them. They only home though if they're like really close to the enemies anyway. Somehow I took no damage during that fight. I have no idea how I managed to do that, but I'm pretty impressed with myself. Lots of red heart drops, so I can heal up if I, you know, make a new move and take damage or something. So that's always a good thing. A couple Larry Juniors, little mini Larry Juniors, not such a big deal. Great chest, troll bomb. I'm not a big fan of that, but you know what? I'm hoping I get an arcade or something. Oh, and there's the boss fight. So, hopefully it's something easy. The only bad thing is I have unlocked Conquest now, which is one of the hardest bosses in the game, so I can get Conquest. I really hope it's not Conquest. And it's Death. Alright, that's, I don't like Death. He's annoying and a nuisance, but I'm probably not going to die against him. I do have absolutely gobs and gobs of health, so, and a full health pill, because in this bad trip pill, once I get down to 1 heart, it does become a full health pill. And, oh, the worst thing about Death, I almost forgot, is he spawns these knights, which are just, man, me and knights just don't get along. But the best thing about the knights, I guess, is that his little horse thing actually kills them if he runs over them. So, we are going down to the Mom's Heart fight. We currently have 8 hearts, a soul heart, a 1-up, and a full health pill. So I basically can get all the way down to no health, can heal with my bad trip, and then if I die, I will respawn with 8 health. So I think I'm in a pretty darn good situation right now. I'm gonna go after the secret room, even though I think that Mom's heart is going to be at the far east. But hey, man, I might even be able to, if I get an opportunity to go to the Shield, I might actually be able to beat it. I don't know. I've never even been to the Shield boss fight before, but there is a possibility that I could beat it just because I'm in a really good situation right now. But we'll see. And I get my little unicorn, which I am going to trade out for the heart. So that's okay. I mean, the problem is my little unicorn doesn't do very much damage this late in the game, but it's okay. I'll definitely take it. I think I actually might like go back and use that heart to heal up after this. Oh, never mind. I only lost a soul heart. I thought I took red heart damage, but I did not. So that's good. And took them out. Let's see what's in this mob trap room. Gold chest, no. I would not take it unless it's like a health up or a damage up. If it's anything else, you know, I'll pass. One black fly, and that's it. So we get an arcade here, and there are some hearts laying around, and I can go back and get my heart. I can do a couple plays on this and heal up. 3 plays on this and heal up with the hearts that are just laying around. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to just go back and get these hearts. And then we will start the monotonous grind of spending a long time at the arcade. And I apologize, I do have 55 cents, so it's going to take a while. I'll probably just pause the video, do my gambling, and come back. Oh, I can also get one more red heart from the heart, if I really need to, but we'll see. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pause the video while I do some gambling at the arcade and come back. Alright, well I'm back, and I used up all my money, and this machine, the slot machine, actually blew itself up when I was at 52 cents, so I had to spend 52 cents at this guy, and I also got a dime from the blood bank, so I had to spend, I don't know, like 65 plus cents from this guy alone. It was really annoying. So we do still have the heart in the secret room, which means I can do one more play on this and restore it. And I also have my little unicorn, which makes me invincible, and I think 4 plays in the blood bank is what I can do, so I'm going to do that as well. And I get the blood bag, so I spent a long time doing that, but I finally got the blood bag. You guys have no idea. Like, I paused the video, but it took like a good solid 10-15 minutes to use up all that. It was really annoying. But I am now at 9 hearts, which is the most I've ever had in one run. So I think that's, you know, kind of impressive just in itself. And is this not the boss here? That sucks. I have no idea where else to look for the boss then. I'll have to find somewhere to look for the boss, I guess. But now I have a ton of keys. I have 19 keys and a golden key. And there's no way I'm going to use all those up. This can't be the boss, right? Yeah, I'm not even going to go in there. So I guess I'll check to the south of the secret room for the boss, because I think that's probably the location where it is. And I'm really fast because the blood bags also increase your speed. So I've had the belt upgrade, and I've had 3 blood bags, so I've had 4 speed upgrades. Oh my goodness. Make sure I don't kill myself on my double here. Would be nice. Can he shoot the host for me? I don't think so. Anyway, oh, when he walks over the host, he kills it. That's pretty cool. I never knew you could do that. I'll pick up the penny, even though I have no use for it. But yeah, I'm just crazy fast right now. It's not good. It's actually kind of hard to control how fast I am. Anyway, we'll open up this gray chest and see what's in it. A live bomb and 2 free bombs. So that wasn't great. There's my double there. Make sure I don't kill myself with him. I think it's called a... What's it called? I cannot believe I took soul heart damage there. That was so dumb. I'll take him out. But it's called like a doppelganger or something. I believe that's what it's called. Anyway. Hopefully this is the boss. This is not the boss. Okay, so the boss... I don't know where the boss is. I can't... Oh my goodness, I got hit by a guts. They are the easiest enemies in the game. Well, maybe not the easiest, but definitely one of them. And I actually got hit by one. Like, I don't even know what to say right now. I think I'll probably go back to the secret room and use that heart if that becomes... This becomes too much of a problem. But take out that guts, and we get half of a red heart and a coin drop. I won't even bother picking that up. So if the boss isn't here, I have absolutely no idea where it is. And we get Loki, who is actually a boss himself, but sometimes he spawns on the moon, because the moon can spawn actual bosses. So looks like we'll be able to defeat him without too much difficulty. That wasn't too bad, and hopefully the boss is up. Yes, it is. So the boss is up here. Didn't have to do too much searching around for it. And champion Biss. I keep calling these guys Biss. I really hope they actually are called Biss. Otherwise, I have no idea. And we fight Mom's Heart. Here we go. Get some of these laser guys. Make sure I'm dropping bombs down. These homing bombs are kind of going to help out. But yeah, Mom's Heart is actually quite an easy boss fight. I think it's actually one of the easier ones. You can stand under Mom's Heart without getting damaged, so just so you guys know. And now we come to the part where she's shooting out bombs and she's going to be out half the time. So I'm going to defeat Mom's Heart here, and it will be... I don't know if I'll get an opportunity to go to Shield, probably not. A cross has appeared in the basement. I think that's what that means is I can get the relic from regular item rooms. And no, we didn't get an opportunity to go to Shield, unfortunately. I think you can only take like a certain amount of damage in the womb to get that, and of course I'm really bad at not taking damage. But anyway, so I beat Mom's Heart with Maggie, which means the only characters I haven't beat Mom's Heart yet with are Samson, Eve, and of course the Blue Baby. But I haven't unlocked the Blue Baby yet, so when I do, I'll have to defeat Mom's Heart with him as well. But anyway, that was pretty cool. So thank you guys for watching. Another victorious run. It took a long time to get this run, but it finally is over, and I feel great. So thanks for watching. Farewell. Oh, and I unlocked the quarter, too. Maybe I should have said that earlier. Bye.